Dear students of class 12, today I shall explain the procedure of another last core experiment, I must say, that is the study of mitosis in the different somatic cells of the onion root tip. And let us see the requirements first. In this way, I had grown the onion root tip at my home, and see, you can see these are the onion roots, and at the tip this is the onion root tips. Those tips we have to cut out for the experiment. Here in this petri dish you can see that there are some root tips already I had cut and I had kept for pre-treatment and fixation in acetic acid and methanol solution in 1:3 ratio. This is. Now I need one normal HCl. Here there is one normal HCl. I need a flame. Here this candle I shall use for the flame. We need distilled water. Here it is the distilled water. The main important part is the acetocarmine stain, so that the chromosomes can be visible properly. In the glycerin, after staining, we should not let the root tips dry. So glycerin is there. Test tube for heating and for hydrolyzing everything, we can use a test tube, and for that we have test tube holder also, and these filter papers for filtering excessive water or stain, for absorbing excessive water or stain. Let us start the procedure first. As we know that here we have the root tips cut and pre-treated and fixed. Now we are going for hydrolyzing. I am taking a test tube and here I am pouring the one normal HCl, and from here I am taking some root tips. You can see the root tips here. I have taken, and now I am putting the root tips in the one normal HCl like this. Okay, another root tip I am taking. One more root tip I can take because I have taken many root tips. So one more root tips I have taken. Now I will move these root tips. Inside into the HCl. You can see I am moving the root tips into the HCl. You can see I am moving the root tips into the HCl. You can see the root tips are there. Let me see how many root tips. I can see here 2 root tips already there. Let us take one more root tip. And I am moving this inside the HCl. You can see so many root tips are there now. Okay. Gradually the root tips should not be hard. So I have taken the root tips inside the one normal HCl. Now we will heat it for few minutes. How we will heat? On the flame we will move it like this. You see, I am heating it. I am heating it like this. This is now hydrolyzed. It is under hydrolyzed condition. It is a process of hydrolyzing. We will not heat continuously. Then again we can heat. Then again we will take a break. Okay, all these procedures are done so that we can reach up to the chromosome. We are dealing with the root tips, means cells, having cell wall, cell membrane, nuclear membrane, proteins, everything. So we have to see the chromosome in the somatic cells. So the chromosomes should not be in divisional stage that we had fixed first, that in one condition or one divisional stage, any one divisional stage, the cells should be fixed. Some cells may be fixed in anaphase, some cells may be in metaphase, so they should be fixed. So after that we are hydrolyzing so that the cells can be separated properly and can be viewed. The nuclear membrane should be dissolved and the chromosomes can be seen properly scattered in the cells in any stage, either prophase, metaphase, anaphase, like this. So this is the procedure. So we are heating it. Okay, so in this way, as it is on the flame of candle, so it is giving the carbon this black color. Okay, I am removing the black color. You can see here the chromosomes, and that is the root tips. Okay, the root tips you can see. Now I will take here the distilled water. The distilled water I shall take. And first I will clean the petri dish. Here the distilled water, and I am cleaning the petri dish. Okay, then I shall take one container like this. I can take. I am cleaning it. And I am pouring these hydrolyzed root tips here. Okay, there is nothing now. I am keeping the test tube on the test tube stand. So now here the hydrolyzed root tips. From here I will take the root tips in the distilled water for washing and cleaning that HCl from the surface of these root tips. So I have taken all the root tips here. If I fix a black background, you can see properly. now you see the root tips. You can see the root tips in the distilled water. Now students, after hydrolysis, as we have seen the hydrolyzed root tips, now we will put all these hydrolyzed root tips into stain, acetocarmine stain. I am putting all the root tips inside the stain. Okay, inside the stain, putting all the root tips inside the stain. Okay, and now again we will heat a bit. Now again we will heat a bit this one, okay, so that it will be soft and softer. We can squash it very nicely. Okay, a bit, very little time we will heat it. Okay, so that the root tips can be squashed very nicely. So see, I have heated. So I have heated it. Now this was distilled water. I will throw it. Again I will put distilled water. Now we will clean the excess stain after some time. This is acetocarmine. We will clean this stain is given so that the chromosomes can be visible properly. So now let us see that what happened to the root tips. I am taking the root tips from the stain into distilled water again. So 3 root tips were there and I got the 3 root tips again. So after staining, I have kept the root tips in water for removing excess stain. So here are the root tips, removing the excess stain. Now I will take one of the root tip from here in the clean slide. I am cleaning the slide properly. Cleaning slide is very necessary. Cleaning it. Now in this clean slide, I am taking one of the root tip. See, I have taken the root tip. Now I will cut the tip portion only. I will cut the tip portion by the help of a blade. See, I have taken a blade and I am cutting the tip portion. And I will throw the excess. This is the tip portion. This is the tip portion. This one. And the excess one I will throw. I will remove from here. Now we will use, as I told, glycerin so that the root tip should not be dried. I am using the dropper. To put the glycerin here. put the glycerine. Okay. Now I will use the cover slips. I will use the cover slip here. The cover slip to cover the specimen. Clean it and I will use it to cover the specimen. Now with this angle you can see, wait, I am showing you. See, I am putting the cover slip with one angle and I have put the cover slip so that no air bubble should come. Okay, so after putting, it looks like this. Now I will take the filter paper and I will wrap it. And the portion where I had put the cover slip, I will tap there so that the tip will be squashed. Okay, like this. Then again we can heat. Then again we can heat. You see, I am heating a bit I am heating. Okay, and again we can tap. Tapping you can do in this way also. Take the blunt portion of the pen or the needle and then you tap it gently, or you fold it with filter paper and cover it, and then this is the cover and here is the cover slip, then you tap with your thumb. Okay, and this is the final slide. This is the final slide. This is the final slide. Okay, now this is the final slide. Now under the microscope we will see in this way. When I will see the microscope, we will see in this way. So this is the prepared slide, and this we will observe under the microscope. I will place the slide under the low power of the compound microscope. This is compound microscope, and this is under the low power, this one, that is the 10x, and under low power you cannot see so nicely. And next we will move this under high power. We will adjust the screen on lens on high power, and this will be 45x. So let us see here. And after viewing this, the chromosomes in the different cells you can visualize in this way. So this is the whole procedure of mitosis experiment. View of the cells in this way. Some are in anaphase, some are in prophase, some are in late anaphase. Students, I will show you how to write in the practical notebook. So the experiment name, you can see that study of mitosis in onion root tip. Now you will write the aim in place of objective, as you know. Here you will write aim, and whatever written you write it. Then requirements, as written you write it. Procedure you will write in passive voice, in passive voice. After writing the procedure in points up to point 9, you draw this diagram at the side of the procedure, at the side of the procedure. Then you write the observation as it is written. Under observation, you will see these phases you write in this way only, whatever written, anaphase, telophase. But the diagrams like this diagram you will be draw this diagram in the white page, just beside interface where you are writing, just beside interface where you are writing. Similarly, this diagram just beside prophase, then this diagram just beside metaphase where you are writing, anaphase where you are writing. Just beside that in the white page you draw this late anaphase and telophase. Okay, so after drawing you write the precautions. In this way you write the whole matter in the in the practical notebook. No need to draw this one, no need to draw, you just draw these diagrams. So again I am telling that first you write the aim, then the requirements, then the theory. Theory means the introduction is equal to theory. Whatever written in the introduction, you write that in a concise way. Okay, then the procedure in passive voice, then the observations with diagrams, write and draw the stage just beside that, and then the precautions. Okay, thank you.